Good day, everyone. It is your resident Tabaxi here. You know, ex Tempest, coming back from the Highworlds SMP server. Good to be back. I say that every single time, and it's like it's only been a week. And to be fair, I'm also online most nights doing some other work. Uh, Last night I was specifically digging out the hole. I just realized I never set up my chat. Hang on. I never set up my chat. I knew I forgot something. Hang on, let me bring up my chat. Just in case. Because we don't know. There we go. Alright, got myself connected. Okay, what was I talking about? Yes, as always, I do some work off stream. I spend more time off stream, to be fair. But, we have some projects I want to get done today, and unfortunately there's no one else online at the moment, which means I also won't be getting sidetracked by any people today. Which means I guess I actually gotta do work today. How sad. I'm always one of those people who prefer to get distracted with people rather than do actual building. But hey, we're playing a game about buildings, so... Where am I going to go first? Actually, I want to give an update. I want to give, first and foremost, an update on the hole that's being dug. Because, well, good news. The main chamber is actually dug now. I took in my sweet time, but this is now dug out, and I do not have any plans to make this any deeper. Full blind on, but we can see that this hole is now dug to the new layer. Like specifically, we're at like Y minus 21, and I don't recall the Y ever up there, but you can see that is like 10 or so blocks above Y0, so you know that was like Y11 or something like that. So, pretty deep hole. So what is next for this? Like, now that I've actually dug this hole out, what am I doing here? Well, the next job is to flood this entire thing. So that's not something I'm planning to do today, but if I have time, then maybe. But yeah, the plan is just water sources along each edges and just fill the entire thing up with water. Now I do want to point out this little thing because this is new. Well, it turns out there's a skeleton spawner right here. Yeah, so I have started to do some work on this skeleton grinder. So this, well, okay, hang on. So this will be where the water chamber is to go up, and then take all the full damage to come down. This is not complete. This is one of the side projects I could get done today, and that is a fair number of mobs out here. But it's gonna come out. So the fall down chamber is gonna be somewhere around here. And I unfortunately run into the problem of this build actually goes right into a giant water chamber up there. Anyway, let's actually go deal with these guys. There's a couple mobs. Bye bye. Yeah, so the wood planks at the moment is the path up. And if we go up here... Is it up here? No, it's not up there. It's up here. I want to go. Yes, up here. So yeah, this is halfway built. This will basically just be where skeletons come up here, go here, and then drop down in this square. So theoretically, the kill chamber will be somewhere down here. But that's a thing for me to do, either today or another day. That's a work in progress. But the point is, I found this, and I'm gonna make a grind out of it soon. So, happy days for that. But, what are we actually gonna do today? Well, I have a simple plan of what to do today at the very start. And that is, I want to actually create a footpath, just a pathway between each part of my base. Now, something very simple. Just a dirt path or the path block. Or in some cases, it's going to be red sand. But, yeah, no, that's... Hang on, just remembering where I gotta put all my stuff. I forget all these are full. I have a lot of stone. You're the stone, you're the deep shade. I do collect everything I dig up. So, what I was doing here is I wanted to go to my sands chest. One of these chests has sand on it. I missed it. There it is. We do not have red sand. I thought I had red sand. Alright, guess I'm gonna go collect red sand then. Because that's what I need for part of my footpath. So, it is night time. Let's go sleep it out. Which means I guess we're going on a little journey. Just making sure we got the shulker boxes. That's all good. And off we go sleep. And then, I am missing some of my stuff. I believe it's in the shulker box. There he is. There he is. I did not. There we go. There we go. Ender chest. So ender chest and anything else. Ender pearls, bow. That looks about right. Put that aside. And let's go. What else do I need to grab? I want some more torches. So there's a few more torches in my hotbar. That. Actually, let's grab the whole lot. 53, that's good enough torches for me. So, I just need to go quickly run to a mesa then. I'm gonna go quickly check the server map. And check... Yeah, I'm gonna quickly go check the server map and see roughly whereabouts a mesa is. Because I know it's stealth. I think... Okay, having a look at it. I think I might go to B's base. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to B's base and then I'm gonna go head west from B's base. I don't want to take from near her base, but she's also the closest I can get to the mesa. So if I run along this way and up this road. Up this road is B's base, which is nice. How is B's base going on? The tree would never not amaze me. Also, nice little plant thing. Anyway, point is, I wanted to go rest. Yes, I wanted to go rest. I want to make some distance between myself and B's base before I go into the mesa. I believe, and also, yep, south is also the other direction. So, let's head west. So, as you can see, there's a mesa. So, I'm just here to go collect some red sand. Does that look? No, that's a natural. I just saw that little cave and was thinking whether that cave was natural or dug out. There we go. Here we go. We have red sand over here. I don't need a lot. I don't need a lot of red sand. I think I'm gonna try for 2 stacks. I'm gonna keep moving a little more west. Just a little bit more. Jump over the gap. And I think somewhere around here is where I'm gonna harvest. Here we go. Alright, let's go tie up my horse. And there we go. And now I'm just looking for 2 stacks of red sand. Which should be very quickly to get. The reason why I'm going for red sand at the moment is for the pathway. The pathway is going to be mostly made of path blocks. But I want red sand for 2 parts. First, the pathway the pathway going to the water video I have, that goes across regular sand for some bit. And I think a dirt path across that would just look ugly, so and I've lost my chat. I'm just fixing my thing up quickly. Why did my chat disappear like that? I don't know. That is strange. Guys, let me go grab that up. There we go. That's fixed. Hopefully that stays fixed. Don't know why I did that. Regardless. So that's the first reason. The pathway to my water video goes across normal sand, so I'm going to replace normal sand with red sand I use for the pathway. I think that looks nice. And then for the villager breed I have, that does go across grass, which can just use normal dirt path blocks, but because I have to use it so regularly to transport villagers, and I have to place blocks there on a regular basis to transport the villagers, I'm just like, I don't want to bother with path blocks around there, so I'm just going to use red sand. I will show you guys what I mean when I actually get to it. But regardless, we are going east, right? Yeah, we're going east, right across this mountain, back into B's base, and then back through my teleportal. Ain't that just amazing? Look, some people in this server are goddamn amazing builders. Like, wow. Meanwhile, I have a hole. And what is this over there? Actually, so I am... Okay, that's another build. Okay. Add more build. I gotta go fully explore that off stream at some later date. Regardless, let's go back. Huh. Back away we come. There we go. This little area, I do not plan to replace. I do not plan to do anything with this for now. I have a separate build plan for this. Basically, what I want to do with this entire area is to turn this into like a building, a structure. So have some small docks, but like just have a roof over all of this. And so it works like a dog kennel for the dogs. Put the nether portal on the cover. Make a proper staircase for this. So this is a staircase going down to a trial chamber. I never actually dug this out, someone else did, but you know what? It's there, it's here, it's part of the build now. So, where do I start? I have the red sand. So, let's go over to the water filler. Let's start reconnecting that. Actually, we can start with this. This little part is easy. So for most parts of this where I can just use path blocks, I'm going to. So basically just like this. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Just getting rid of a bunch of grass. And go out all the way over here. And simple, straightforward. Simple, straightforward. So if I'm going on a horse, I go this way. Let me break that. So I'm on a horse, I go this way. Break this a little bit. There we go, very simple. And that's basically what I gotta do for most of this. For most of the pathways. Now this part here is gonna be, how do I build a pathway around this? Yeah, let's start with the easy part. Actually, hang on. Yep. Let me just mental map this out. So I gotta do a pathway out here. It goes about here, and then I guess I can go over this hill. Well, if I go over this hill, where does it go? I guess we go down here. So I'm going to remove these two trees. So if I plan to go down there, I'm gonna need some blocks, some slabs. So do I have oak? That's a question. I have oak blocks? I have a little bit of oak planks there. I have some oak logs here. I do in fact have some oak logs. Okay, that will work. That should work. Because basically I need to make slabs. Let's do that for now. Put the 6-way, saplings way. And let's go back up. No, it's just raining. I was like, is it night time? No, it's just raining. So this would be where I want to go. So let's work from the top. So these 3 blocks here. Let's break these. We do this. We then do this. 1, 2, 3. Actually, would that be? How far would I extend out? If I do something like this, we extend out to like so. Yeah, okay. You know what, that works, but it is starting to actually get night time. I do have a bunch of grass blocks back down here. Yeah, actually getting night time. So let's go sleep away. And let's go grab some of the grass blocks. Or dirt blocks. That. We don't need seeds. And up we go. And I guess I will do the terraforming bits last. Because this will require some terraforming. And my dog is going crazy. Okay. Oh, doesn't matter. My dog going crazy, but it was just people. Usual people, so nothing to worry about. So this is sort of what we're doing. Half blocks like so. There we go. That is a smooth. That is smooth. Need to place blocks underneath all these, so it's not a floating staircase. Let's place a torch on there, and then let's really blend this in. Let's do a little bit of terraforming like so. Okay, does that look good? This doesn't look as natural. Okay, let's have a look back again. Let's do something like this. Okay. Okay. I bet you that. How about that? That's... Okay. Well, we could do something like that. Yeah. Alright, you know what? That's good enough. That is good enough. Okay, that is... I am going to break a whole bunch of this grass. Bakey. Okay, so connect this up to mound. So this, let's do like so. Very much a simple case of. Oop, did not mean to do that. So there we go. We now have a perfect connecting. Well, we have this perfect and complete file format. So now we got to work out down here. And I think for the part over here, again, breaking more grass. So, we're gonna be coming, when I'm on my horse, let me turn the music a little bit. When I'm on my horse and I'm coming back down, I'm coming over this way. So, I kind of want to do, I want to do these 3 blocks. So, if I do... no, yep, let me push that back about. Let me push that back a little bit. Da. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so grass blocks. So we need this. Oh. Nope. More grass blocks, slabs. And then we need to break these. So we're gonna have to dig into the hill a little bit. But that's OG. So we break this. Slabs to that. Nope. That was a phantom slab. And then like so. So we can then do perfect blocks like so. And now we have a staircase. Alrighty then. So that is this hill. So that's this hill. I mean, there's the terraforming part of this, so let's just add blocks to the side. Make this look a little bit more smoother. And I think, does that work? Does that look good? Am I happy with that? Let's do something like that. Yeah, it's da. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let me check the lighting levels around here. Lighting level looks all good. Okay, lighting level looks all good. So, we now need to do this part. Connect these two. So, I want to basically just run... Basically, I just want to run this way. There we go. Just a simple... Let me break... I need to break all this grass in the way. Goodbye all the grass. Let's do another 3 block slab like so. And that should So three block path, right over here. Place these around. And nope, did not. Don't want to sub there. This is getting a bit big, so let's replace these back with normal blocks. Let's path IDs. There we go. So we're one up here. We want to go this way. And let's go shove our path. So something like this. Something like so. This gets us over here. Let's break more this grass. Break the torch. Torch. Actually, my torches are on my hotbar there. Okay. So we're going to be coming over here. Down here. That needs to be... Yeah, it looks good. Yep, so we come up this hill. Come up this hill. Come across here. Down we go. And then, like so. Okay, so that's that part of... That is that part done. That torch has to go. Break all this grass. All this unnecessary seeds. And break some more this. So... We get here. Actually, do I want to just level this? You know what? I want to level this. Break this area. That's because both parts of the pathway are down a layer. So get rid of that. That's gonna disintegrate. And we have... Okay, we now have a clear pathway. And a whole bunch of more extra grass. Oh. Okay, yeah, let's go. Grab the blocks. We are looking good. And so, we want to do this part, so... I'm going that way. Going that way, which means... I need to go up to here. I think these three blocks be the same blocks. Yep. Let's do that one as well. So we go... Sun's going down? Sun is going down. Let's go sleep. I do more pathway in the morning. But for now, we sleep. And you know, once I've done all this, this actually gives my base a lot more structure filtering. Because right now, it's not all connected. And after this is all done, it'd be like, the end portal, well, the end portal is connected all the way to the water filler. And then all the way to the pens of horses. Or the horse pen or stable. Is that paddock? I think it's paddock. And I don't know my terminology around holding cells for animals. That's a bad word, but yeah. It's a pen for horses. So if I'm going like so, I did not mean to actually break those. So again, we're going this way, so let's break these, and we need to break these sand blocks. Actually, is 2 stacks of sand enough? Do I have enough sand blocks? Red sand, I mean? I don't think I do. I don't think I have enough red sand. Oh well, I guess we're going to be grabbing more red sand after in a moment. Yeah, no, I don't have enough redstone. So I'm going this way, which means that has to be redstone. So go down here. I'm pointing that direction. That, 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 that. There we go. So, keep breaking, keep chasing. Whew. Yawning, yawning. That is a little much. A little thick for the path. Yeah, okay, this looks good. I like this. I'm going entirely based on, I'm going basically entirely off guard at the moment in terms of where I think path blocks need to be. I'm basically just going down here, I'm just pointing in the direction and being like, is this where I walk? That's basically just what I'm doing right now. And then I turn that path, I turn that into the walking path. So go down here. Let's go fill those in. Down I go. I want to go this way. I don't think I need any more red sand, or I don't. Alright, let's go. Let's go pathway this. There we go. Okay. We look. Actually, you know, I want to replace these parts with red sand. Just so there's a smooth. Just so it goes from red sand to path blocks. Yeah. We do something like this. Right. Which also means this can just be dirt. Okay. We have a red sand path now. We go down here, we're trying to go over to there. Let's add some more paths there. Go over here. Up here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let me check some light levels around here. Light levels, 6, 4, 6 is on. I think the light level looks all good. So, okay, so that is now connected. So this is now connected to all this. Just checking light levels up here. Light levels looks fine. Light levels good. We go back down here. Light levels all fine. And so we are over here. How much redstone do I have? 30. I do not have enough. Let me go check the other end of the bridge. So, cause I was then gonna connect all of this up. That was a short section. I now got to connect all this up over here. So I got to connect this to this. I got to connect it to the villager breeder, and then I need to go over the hills and start connecting to everything over there. So again, the problem is I don't want to use path blocks for this because I'm going to be playing full blocks here often. Yeah, well, actually, I want to give you guys a quick update on the villager breeder, not the villager breeder, the villagers, whatever. The trading hall, that's the word, trading hall. I have done some more work with trading hall villages. I haven't actually built anything nice for them, but I've just expanded. I've just started to work on expanding this to give myself more rooms for villagers. And like so, obviously we have these pathways up here for the villager transport. Because this is how I actually get villagers in. Anyway, let me go to venue mobs on. Because those are noisy. So what do I do? I want to quickly check how red sand looks on this. And does red sand look on? You know what? That doesn't look half bad. That doesn't look red sand on grass doesn't look half bad. So I'm gonna stick to it. Which also means I need to go grab more red sand. The rest of the pathways are going to be using path blocks, but it's just for this section over here I want to use a solid block. Just because I am going to be like placing blocks on here from time to time, just so I can move villages from over here to down there, so that's why. Just a simple case of convenience. Got one piece of red sand left, that's not enough, so let's go grab more red sand. And also maybe dump some of my inventory. Let's do that. And as resident, I have plans for this area, so no pathway down here because that's going to be a room of some description. Hang on, I need to cough. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna clear out my inventory just a bit. Dirt grass. Clear this out. I have more dirt grass. I gave a lot of dirt grass to Inata recently, so I'm actually missing a lot of my dirt grass now. Put that in there. I don't need seeds, so seeds can go kapoof. Let's see, I have sapling. I'll put that there, that there, that there, that there. And then sand goes there. You know what? Got all that. It's starting to get close to night. Regardless, let's do the same thing, and that is we're gonna go to... I got a cough again. Okay, there goes my cough again. So once again, I'm gonna go back to B's base, I'm gonna go rest. Same thing as before. Quickest way to get to the mesa and grab red sand. So on our way again. Back up here. We want to go not east west. This way. Happy gas. I'm gonna be honest, I've never looked into happy gas. How do you even get them? One of these days I'm gonna look into it, but I just haven't. So happy gas is just a complete mystery to me. Okay, there goes the sun. Sun is absolutely going down now, so let's do that. Out you go, grab this, grab that, and sleep. Always have beds on me. Or by on me, I mean in the sugar box in an ender chest. And always have ender chest on me. There we go. Goodbye night. And let's get on over. Again, I'm gonna go a little bit of distance. away. Okay, down here. How much red sand do I need? I only need red sand for that one portion. So let me go grab like 3 or 4 stacks of red sand. If I get excess red sand, all the better. Oh, that. Oh, here we go. Actually, I'm gonna take a second to quickly check the. I'm gonna quickly check fire alert. Because again, I'm coughing quite a bit, and that is because I think I can smell smoke. So, yeah, I'm kind of checking my alert system. No, we are all good. Hello, you. Okay. No, no. Oh, well, I don't know why why my throat is annoying me, or why I smell smoke. So good news, there ain't any fires nearby, so I'm not gonna burn to death. But regardless, let's go dig up some more redstone. And I can figure out the mysteries on why I am. Whatever, I'm just gonna assume I'm not well. I just assume that all the time. But my body is very much a case of I have a lot of sicknesses, but they are often very small and very not issue-like. Maybe my nostrils are just. Maybe my nostrils are just. I don't know, messed up today. I don't know. I don't know what is doing me in today. But doesn't matter. It's stopping me from digging up sand. So, get more red sand. As I said, let's go for 4 sacks. 4 sacks is overkill. I think, I hope. I'm not starting to think I should go for 5. Oh, yes. Okay, how much red sand is all this? This should be plenty of sand. Alright. Sand. That is plenty. We have plenty of sand now. Here we go, put this. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 5 stacks. That is enough. That is well and truly enough. Because again, it's just gonna be around the villager area that I'm gonna be using red sand. Because otherwise the rest of it can just use path blocks. Okay. Return this. And bundle. Get back here, horse. We want to go east. East to get back home. Whoop. Jump over that. I am so glad I spent as much time as I did on getting good horses. Especially with breeding them. Like I mentioned like last week I had my horse die. Well, I already have a really good horse as a replacement. Like nearly max speed, max health, 4.9 block jump height. Like the only thing I could really ask for is horses that can jump 5 blocks, but at this point I'm hitting the like the game just straight up is refusing to give me 5 block jump horses consistency, while also giving me good speed and good health. So these are the best horses I could get, and well, it's pretty good. Now hopefully I don't get this horse killed by sand. Not sand, snow. Because I will cry if I have another horse die me. Now we're back through the portal. We want to go back down. What is this anyway? So I always look past this and then oh, that's a gold farm. That's what that is. B has a lot of farms. I don't have a lot of farms. I just have the farms I need. Okay, so now that I'm here, I have to go back over here. Let's get back over here. And like so. Let me remove that for now. And I'm going to, so we go that way. We want to dig, break path. Get the red sand and take a dig at all this. I thought I heard a whistle, so I kind of got a bit spooked there. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did the whistle. I don't know. Oh, there's a cat. There's a kitty cat. I am going mad. I swear I've heard a whistle. Whatever. Just keep placing blocks. Randomly hearing stuff that don't exist is not a problem. There we go. To place these around. And just keep placing. Just keep placing. Here we go. Alrighty then, so pathways now connects to the villager trading hall. So let's connect it up to this. Just do a connection like so. To connect right up to this. And you know what? I'm gonna do a loop around. Connect all the entrances. Well, actually, at least connect this entrance up. There we go. Connect. Oh, it's down. Here we go. There we go. These two entrances are connected. And do I? Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me break this. Do a little pathway like so. Because this is often a pathway I have to take. It's going to be a lot of sand. There we go. Alright, let me check the dark levers because I did have to remove a torch. We got down to 3, but we look good. Now everything looks good in terms of dark level. Dark level over here is all fine. Alrighty then. So you go down here. Sun is about to go down. Let's go get inside for that. Ah. Let's go get sleep for this. Oh. Yawning. I did wake up early today, which is why I'm a bit yawning. Unfortunately, I didn't wake up early enough, so I actually missed what I was trying to wake up early for. Whoopsies. So, for reference, I was supposed to wake up at 5 o'clock today. I woke up at 6 o'clock. So, I missed the thing. It is fun. Alright, come on. So I'm just checking some other stuff while I'm waiting. Nope. Come on, son. They're going down, son. Come on. Let me go. There we go. Now we sleep. Now we go sleep. Okay. Let me go put some of this excess grass away. Da, da, da. And so. Oh, I hit by myself. Go back over here. Da 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 da. And then I need to figure out my connection to the rest of this base. Because I have this farm over here, I have that farm over there, and I have the horse pen on the other side. I have a lot, so I need to get all of this connected. So, okay. So the question is how do I connect this over the hills via pathway? So we look at I'm looking at the Z coordinate. Oh, that is 62 and 61. Let's see where that takes us if we just go down this coordinate. Y61 is Y62. So that gets us to the edge down here. So, what I'm thinking then, is if I do a pathway connection to somewhere around here, we go up here, we can go straight down here. It doesn't connect us to those farms though. But it is also the most direct way and the way I'm most likely to go anyway. Let me think about this. So, I'm going down here. I'm on my horse. I come down here. I'm going around here. And I want to go this way. So this is how I get up here. So I go up here. And then it's usually I go diagonal this way. Again, I'm thinking about the pathways. I'm thinking about how I actually use this. Like, this landscape is a bit of a mess, and the way I set things up. All the cows are grown up. Good. The cows are ready for culling soon. Because I'm gonna need more steak soon. Okay. Let's just do from here. Let's just do from here then. Because if I go do a pathway from here, and then I can speed off south somewhere like here. Oh, actually, I could do a different idea. What's a Y coordinate? Y coordinate is 64. What if I just dug through everything? That is an idea. Rather than going over the mountain. So it'd be like that. So it'd be like Y52 or something. We'd go straight on through. Oh, what Y ever was it? Oh, Y ever was Z coordinate. It was something like here. So if we're done with this other Z coordinate 62. So if I just dig straight through all of these hills in a straight path along Y62. Along Y62, we got to this border over here. What if I extended the bridge? What if I extended the bridge as well? What if I extended the bridge from over there to over here? You know what? That's what I want to do. I've decided I'm going to extend this bridge. Wasn't planning on doing it, but that's what I've decided right now. So, what that means is I need to get a bunch of jungle wood and jungle logs. I'm also going to need to get some stairs. And that's about it, because that's what that bridge is made of. So, down I go. Pretty sure the wood I have plenty of. So, jungle. I don't think this is enough jungle log. Some things. So, I'm gonna keep the red sand on me. Put the sticks away. I'm gonna grab some more jungle logs. Because I don't think I got enough for this. Yeah, get my horse. Get that. Horse, up we go. And a fun. Alright, guess I gotta deal with these, right? Eat. Nope. Okay, off we go. Just die. Alright. Yep, you're alive. Nope, you're dead. Alright, you. Just die. Just go. Just go already. Alright, crossbow, get rid of whatever it is. This is a different one. How quaint. Alright, I'm gonna go quickly put the bad omen stuff away. Because I don't need it. The flags go in here, and then the potions go in there. This is my first ever one. Huh. Oh. I should do some raids at some point. I got another head. Alright. Gotta put the head away. Those heads come up often. I'm up to 3 of those now. Alright, back up I go. What I was doing? I was grabbing more jungle wood. More jungle wood to extend the bridge. That was the word. So, park it to the side. And I have fortune on this, right? Yeah, I do. Fortune to try to get more saplings when I break that. There we go. Certain trees can be hard to regrow without fortune when using this tree yoga mod. So, get enough saplings to regrow. Let me just break all of these. Just break all of this. And like so. We have a lot more wood. Plenty of wood. I think we got enough wood now. And also a whole bunch of excess sticks and saplings. Let me go combine a whole bunch of this into that. That looks good. What else do I need to do? I don't need anything else. I mean, I need a crafting bench to turn some of these wood planks into stairs, but we are good. We can do that. We have crafting benches. Anyway, I want to go over there and grab the coordinates again. Is that sun going down? Yeah, sun is going down. Yes, I'll go sleep again. But first, let me go grab these coordinates. So, we need... So the far left block is 60 to 64. No, 60 to 63. Yep, 60 to 63. Cool. Alright. No one else is online, so I'm just gonna actually type it in the chat. 1:63. There we go. Normally, if there were other people online, I wouldn't do that, but no one else is online, so easy for me to remember. And let's go sleep the night away. Not much to say, just go sleep. And also means I will reset my spawn to my appropriate bed. Also, this is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. Although then again, I'm kind of getting sidetracked with building a new bridge and also needing to get more sand than I realized. But this should be almost done anyway. And once I'm done with this, we can now have a connected base. And then I can go build some more stuff. Because I am not done yet with all the small bits and bobs of all around the place. Okay. So let's go connect you up to there. There we go. Hello, little doggies. Little doggies, I plan to get you a new house soon. That's one of my future projects. Turn that into a house. Alright, we need 60 to 63. Okay, so so 63 goes there. There we go, that looks right. Oh. And break. Oh, yeah, let's get up there. Yeah, let's get up there. And actually, let me make some stairs. I need how many stairs? I need like 4 stairs. 1, 2, there we go. We got stairs. I haven't actually done any supports for this bridge. Maybe I should do that at some point. I mean, my water video doesn't have any supports, so that's something I also need to do. Anyway, now we bridge. Now we bridge. Not much to say. Okay, how close do we get? Well, actually, we need to just go completely in yan. So, because we need to do... Because if we're going to be doing like so, then is this good enough? Is this far enough? I think so. Where did I put my stairs? What did I do with my stairs? Huh? What did I do with my stair? No, there we go. I'm blind, I can't see. I am apparently blind. Regardless, we do this. And also I need to check the right corner is 64, I recall that, so we do like so. And that will need to actually extend out. And that can just extend out a few blocks. 1, 2, 3. And I will do jungle logs, jungle planks all the way out here. So there we go. And then I got to do the rest of this bridge. Actually have a bridge. This This will save so little, it will save not a lot of extra time. Probably save like 10 seconds or 5 seconds per trip I do this. But you know what? That seems good enough to go build. That's what I'm building. Also, that makes connecting everything easier. Just connect it all. And I don't need more wood. We got plenty of wood. Hang on, I'm readjusting my sitting position. There we go. And keep chasing. Keep going. Keep on going. Nope. Alright. More blocks. There we go. Plenty of blocks. We have plenty of blocks. Bye bye extra seeds. So now we're just going to do the torches. So let me just do torches here. Lighting is fine, so we gotta go back over here, and then that is all good. Actually, I could do even if I put these torches a little bit back further. Yeah, we're good. And then let's go over here. So, yep. Let me push these back by one. And then we're going to put the torches here. Cool, so that makes this bridge mob proof. Good, good, good. And then, what do I do next? Let me get some shulker boxes out. Let me get some shulker boxes out. Why do I get so much seeds? Seeds are annoying. So shulker box and just shove everything in there. Just shove it all in there. I can organize it later. And then make sure I've done this correctly. So let me go over the hill and just double check I've done this correctly. Because Y level is 64, right? And Z coordinates is 61. So let's go over there, double check the coordinates. And then if it is correct, then just dig straight through. Just dig straight on through everything. Yep, okay, looks all correct. So this is we're going to be where the path will be. So path block there, path block there. And you know what, let me just do this little ship. Why not? Yes, this little strip. And this will hopefully connect. Actually, you know, since I'm over here, I might as well talk about it. I do plan to do another small build over there, which I want to get to the third day, which will just be a sort of a watchtower over all the horses over there. So that's something I want to work on later today. You know what, do I want to put some torches around here? Why not? Let me put some torches around here. Just for some more proofing. I don't have any other torches around this place. Granted, my base is so enormous in Yan area, the mob proofing it's a lot. Okay, I will do for now. I will need more torches, so I'll go get more torches. Yeah, don't. Yeah, no. But for now, we do. What am I? No, I think that's fine. Let's actually turn music up a little bit, blocks down, and just mow through this mountain. Well, not mountain, hill. What is the coordinates are correct? And just go right on through. Yeah, there's the music. So tunnel is, so when it gets to tunnel part, I will make it 4 blocks tall. But just break all this. Actually, let me just adjust that down. There we go. There we go. Ever so slightly lowered on volume. And continue to dig we shall. I will need to full bright this. Oh, how's the light level? Light level's all but gone. Alright, well, torches will be something to do afterwards then. That's a plan. Torches are afterwards thing. Just keep digging, just keep digging. Oh yeah, it needs to be 4 blocks. Oh, sun is going down. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So, we're broken through there. But I do need to get back as night has fallen. So, turn full bright off. Let's go back home. Back home to get in bed. Oh, actually, you know what? No, we don't go all the way back home. We just go here. We just sleep here. So there we go. And we can continue to work on the tunnel from this side. Like so. Easy and steady. Easy and steady. And once this. Whew. So apologies for that. Bit of a yawn. But just keep digging. Just keep digging. Right through this hill. I'm doing 4 blocks tall because I need to actually get a horse through here. That's sort of the big thing. Needs to be tall enough for me to get a horse through here. Okay, full bright back on. As mentioned, I'm gonna deal with the torches at the end. But for now, that means full bright on. How many? This is gonna give me quite a bit of stone blocks, it seems. This is more blocks than I anticipated. Oh well. I say more than anticipated. I have made worse anticipations before. So this is not actually that bad. Just a few blocks. Just keep digging. Look at that. Okay, we are breaching the ground once again. And continue break. You know what, one positive thing is this is also going to resupply a whole bunch of my dirt. A whole bunch of my dirt and grass that I lost. I say lost, I gave to Nader. So I gave a whole bunch of my blocks away. There's a whole bunch of it. Oh, my inventory's almost full. Huh. Guess I need shulker boxes for this. Come on, yeah, let's keep digging. Oh. This hill goes far longer than I recall. Okay, there it is. So that is... There it goes. Alright, let's go actually get some... Let's take the... Yep, let me go get a shulker box. Let me get a shulker box for this. What is this one again? Oh, more stuff. Ah, that works. Let's throw away the seeds. And just chuck a bunch of stuff in here. There we go. And continue to go through this. Keep on breaking. Now, is this gonna be pretty? No. Should I make this pretty? Do I do some actual elegant design to this? Maybe later. Like right now, this is just gonna be dirt and stone path. I'm thinking, do I actually, you know, go put some effort into this? Make it look nice. I think that'd be something for me to do at a later date. But for now, I just want the path. So I'll go dig our path. Alright, path A right on through. Right on through. Alright, just do some blocks there, so... there's no dark... I think now is when I do the torches. None of it actually ever gets down to 0 light level. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? I could replace a whole bunch of this stone here with grass blocks to turn into path blocks. So, grass over here. And like so. Like so. So, let me do block light levels. There we go. Just easy do this all the way down. I was looking at the wall, not in front of me. Why do you guys exist? Come on, mister. Oh, well, what level did you get me? Level 4, fine. Level 4 is okay. Alright, let me do like levels. Let me do torches again. Genuinely, when that happened, I was looking at the left side of my screen, not the in front of me, so that actually caught me off guard. Why are there things suddenly blocking the path? Why would anything be blocking the path? Oh, purely just that's why. Okay, that looks all good. You know what? I'm going to replace this with stone. Yeah. So, we have this little pathway. Right on through. Did I hear another one of these guys? Hang on. I thought I heard another guy. Another pillager. Doesn't look like it. I must have been hearing things. Also, let me go light up this cave. This whole place needs lighting up. There we go. Some torches. I don't have enough torches on me. And I will get to it. later. Or maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, doing the lighting just sort of happens. Let me turn this into that, and then let's go turn all this into power blocks. And from here, we now have this pathway connected. Connect this up. So there. There we go. Alright, so this horse pen is now connected via pathway directly to the rest of the base, which is good. But then we still have the big horse pen right out back to also connect, so that's going to be the next project. So I'm just grabbing my horse now. I say next project, the next part of this path building, digging. I bet, oh yeah, my horse is over there. Alright, let's go. Let's go down over there. There we go. Break that. Is the sun going down? Sun is going down soon. That's fun. So now I can just turn around like so. Turn around this corner, go down here, and just easy, just travel right through. As long as you don't jump. If you jump, you get your head smashed, but otherwise it's all fine. Travel right on down. And then I need to connect up to this. So, let's go sleep. Let's go sleep the night away. Which I have a bed over here. Just, you know what? Bye bye sun. Bye bye sun. Go down. How much have I slept already? Okay, how long has I been streaming for? 1.5 hours. Damn, this path building has taken a lot longer than anticipated. Where am my horse going? Horse, what are you doing? What are you doing, horse? Oh, I did it. Got my horse back. Let's continue paving the paths. Continue to pave the pathways. Go over here, drop you off. Oh. Apologies for the yawn. And let's go replace over this with grass. No over, just this. Oh, there we go. Well, we have a edge here. We have the edges. I need smooth. I need slabs. I need wood slabs. Let me go grab one of these trees over here. One of these oaks. Hello tree. Bye bye tree. Saplings. There we got saplings. Oh good. And get rid of that. And swim on back. Back over here. Do I have a crafting bench over here? Don't think I do. Don't think I do. I mean, what's up here again? Oh no, crafting bench up here. Ah, that's why. Just a crafting bench on the roof. So I need like six apps at most. and then a pill back over there. There we go. Oh, okay. So fruit. So yeah, halfway down. Let me go from the other way. Let me go from the other way. So we do this, and it goes down to a two-way path. So I'm going, theoretically, I'm going this way. Da, 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 da. There we go. We want this part. This is good enough, close enough for a path. Let me do all that. Possess all the blocks, all the grass blocks, path blocks I mean. And pave. Diagonal paths are a pain. But I didn't plan ahead of time, so I don't plan much ahead of time. So go down here and we have that. There we go. Okay. We go down. So I'm basically just doing my, if I come down here, how do I ride? Type deal. Good enough. Good enough. Let me go light some stuff up around. And use what remaining torches I have. Which is not a lot. Just do some extra lighting around. Torch there, and a torch everywhere. And torch over here. Okay. So that is now all connected. So that is now connected. And I do a quick little small path to this back entrance. There we go. That is now connected by a pathway. So you can go from down here through here. So let me just take a ride. Let me just take a ride down the path. All the way to the water fiddle. Because it's now all connected into one pathway. Up here. Actually, I'm gonna go grab this. That. So, grab that. And there. Pick up my ender chest. And like so. We go over here. We can turn around. Go all the way down here. Oh. Alright. Apologies for the yawning. Yep, and then we can go up here. And we got path straight all the way up here. And then that goes all the way to there, that goes all the way to the water fiddle. Good. It's all connected. All connected by pathway. I'm gonna go put a whole bunch of stuff away now. Reorganize my inventory after all that. Oh, that was another yawn. I think I'm gonna have to make this a short session today then, just because I'm so tired apparently. We go, yes, we keep going. Keep on going. I'm going to blank out where I was going next. So, just keep shoving stuff around. Stone, things going here. I have a crossbow. I don't care for crossbows. So, that can get discarded. And stone away. And then I believe it's his chest. Yep, okay, let's go empty up this chest. Alright, where do everything go? Let's get the sand dirt, not the sand, the grass dirt stuff. That goes in there. Let me refill my inventory. There we go. Dirt goes back in there. Stone. I'm sort of filling up the. I'm doing these chests again because I did give some stone to Nate at some point, so I'm refilling up these chests. I just give stuff to people when they need it. I don't give a lot of stuff, but I have stuff, so people need stuff. I just have stuff. I don't. The copper goes in there. Saplings go in there. Sand. Sand goes in here. And we have granite. Granite goes in there. And like so. Oh, I didn't. So I'm going to take a stretch right now. Alright, stretching complete. Grab this. So, what do I do next? Yeah, I'm going to set my spawn point again. Mini. I have several small builds I gotta do, and I'm sort of just debating which one do I go for now. Let me go check the things down here, because I got a couple builds I need to do down here that do not include this main room. I believe it's up there. Up there. So I got the mob spawn over there that I need to finish. I also have this. I also have this alchemy room, which I'm also being work on. So the problem for this alchemy room, I need to forward this, is all this water. So if I were to work on this, I will need to extend this out by 4 blocks. Okay, if I were to build this alchemy room today, it would just be a lot of digging. Just a lot of digging. So I think I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this build to off stream. So I'll show you guys next time this room, just because this is just digging I need to do. I don't have the mob spawner that I said I've got to do. So let me go have a look at this. Let me have a look at this. So things goes down here. I think this mob spawner I'm also going to do off stream. I think yeah. What the thing is, I think I'm going to do this mob spawn also off stream, and then show you guys the finished thing. But just to let you guys know, like, yep, hey, there's a skeleton spawner right here. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get this on off stream. So, nope. So I'm not gonna do anything down here for today. So let's go back up and start working on some builds upstairs. Because I do have plenty of stuff I want to do upstairs. I sort of have three things. So there's sort of three things that come to mind. I gotta do the house for the portal room. I gotta do the underwater periods for the water villa. And I gotta do the... What's the third thing I'm doing? I want to do the tower by the horse pen. Those are the three things I gotta do. Nighttime is upon us. So, okay, I'm gonna go to the horse pen and I'm gonna start to look over it in my head. And I'm gonna see if that's something I want to do today. So, let's go over to the horse pen. And then I'll work out what type of blocks I need for that. The easy block would just be oak. Just because that's what that's how I build my towers. I could do a stone. Because the idea of the tower is meant to be sort of a watchtower. The entire point of the tower is to be able to look over the horses easily. But let's get on over. Let's get on over. So, Actually, I don't need a fence because I could just connect you to here. Alrighty then. So just take a moment to sort of get a... where do I build on which side? Which side do I build it? I'll probably build on the left side. Yeah, if I'm coming from this side, I'll probably build a tower on the other side. So if I build a tower on the right side, let me go grab some blocks. Let me just grab some... What is this chest for? Oh, yeah. So this chest was for the digging out the villager trading hall from before. So that's why I have some extra blocks here. So I'm just gonna do a scaffolding and just basically get an idea of... If I have a watchtower from up here. Yeah. Let me do like a few blocks down. I like it up here. What if I do a little bit higher? Is this too high? Is this unnecessarily high? This is... Let me break down a couple blocks. Again, I'm just sort of getting a feel for how high I would want the tower to be. Well, I do plan to do some expansions. So... You know what? What about... So... What about up here? What about up here? Okay, what's the Y coordinate? Actually, what if I just do Y80? Y80, sure. Y80 tower. Y80 tower on this side of the path. Alright, that's what I would do. Let me go clear away some trees back here. I was crouching, that's why it didn't work. A booth. That had a coconut. And breakers. Alright, so the question is, what type of material do I make this bridge out of? What sort of material do I make a bridge, not a bridge, tower out of? Especially a sort of watchtower. I could do something like a stone base. I could do a, if I'm going to Y80, that's 17 blocks up. I could do like a stone base of like 4 to 5 blocks of stone. And then have it turn into wood afterwards. Would that actually look good though? Because it would be like stone arches. So stone going up. 4 wood pillars. Or I say 4 wood pillars because I'm more than 4 wood pillars. Well, be more like stilts. So it'd be like 4. Well, I could do like 9 wood stilts. I will also need a way to get up, which I think the way I'm gonna do the path, the way I'm thinking in terms of getting up to the top of the tower is by a staircase. I just think that looks nicer. So, what I'm thinking then is if I do, hmm, hmm. I'm sort of debating if I want to do a stone, if I want to do some stone blocks at the ground. I don't know why my head is going to that. That might be an after. That might. You know what? Actually, no. So, what I'm thinking instead. What I'm thinking is I might just do the wood stilts, and then I can deal with the. I can deal with other excess stuff later if I want to add excess stuff. If I just go for the wood stilts for now. So next question is what type of wood am I doing? I don't think I want to go to oak. Oak is standard. Oak is easy. Or do I do something like dark oak? Dark oak to make a black to What would I want to? Hang on, I got a cough. Okay, there's my cough. You know what? Let me go bring out a couple pieces. Let me go get different woods. Let me go get some different wood types and just compare. And just go from there. Da 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 da. Let's go back home. Back home we go. Through the tunnel, down the path that we now conveniently have. And all the way back. You know, the one fun thing about having these pathways are all connected and all the parts of my bases in all separate areas. I now have one of the biggest bases on the server, just by how wide and how. So I'm trying to figure out the bird. My bird's zipping, but I have such a massive base now. But also not really. It's actually quite a small base. It occupies a large area, despite being small. Okay, so let's grab this, and then a good old this. Okay, here we go. We have all the wood types, and I'm just gonna make some pillars out of these wood types. That's all. Actually, I could just do what here. Because again, I'm just placing some wood blocks around. And just being like, what do I like? Because if it's like oak is basic, but it's always nice. That is, let's just do that. And then 1, 2, 3. Jungle is a no. Jungle is already a no. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna be having the wood stilts, right? This looks too fragile. Jungle is a no. So, any, meeny, miny, mo, which of these would I want to make the wood pillars out of? That's a question. What do I am thinking. Well, I mean, okay, do I want light or darker? I mean, with the... It may not go with that. Let me go with spruce. Let me go with spruce, I reckon. Spruce is what I'm thinking about because we have some of that. I think I'm gonna go with that. Let's go with spruce. It's also starting to get dark again. So let's go put all the other wood types away. Let's go get spruce. Fortunately, we have some amount of spruce, but we don't have enough spruce for what I need to do. I don't reckon. There we go. So we do have plenty spruce. Got steak. Keep that on me. And back to sleep for tonight. So, we now have the spruce wood, which is gonna be the pillars. The question will be the interior blocks. So what else am I gonna be using? What else do I want to use? So it's like if I grab a whole bunch of this, grab this, and once again, I'm basically working out what is sort of going to be the main block I want to use. Grab acacia. Yep, okay, yeah, let's go back up there. Because this build is going to be made of wood, so... yeah, me do wood stuff. So we have the spruce. It's going to be... this is just a very rough idea. So... let me do... oop. Let me do something like this. Actually, I don't need to do this. I'm overcomplicating this. I just need to do that, 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 and this. There we go. Followed by the spruce logs that are going to be going all around. So put these all around because this will be... I don't have torches. Grab this, place the torch there. Here we go. I need to go get more torches in a second. So, all of this will be removed in just a few moments. But basically, which block do I like best? Basically, which spruce log do I like best with this dark oak? Because, like, okay, that is too dark. That is too light. So I'm just gonna actually remove these right away. Why am I thinking acacia? Why is my head going to acacia? What about birch? What about birch? I don't have birch wood. I don't. Hang on. Let me go quickly look up birchwood again. Why do I have a ping? It's an unnecessary ping. Don't need to worry about it. So I just saw I got a ping on Discord, and it's not something I need to worry about. But I'm just double checking birch online. Birch Minecraft, and I want to have a look at come on. Birchwood. Yep, alright. Alright. And just as I was doing that, I kind of got distracted there because there was a spam message that my bot just filtered, and it did its job. Okay. I am going to try to get my hands on some birchwood. That's the plan. So, I'm gonna put a whole. Actually, yeah, let me get rid of. Let me get rid of most of the wood on me, just so I can go grab some more. Just so I can grab some birch. Because I have a feeling birch is what I would want. Because it's white, it contrasts with the dark, but it's also not super white. So let's go. Where do I get birch? I'm gonna check the server map. I'm checking the server map to figure out where I get some birch wood. Actually, I can just go to the forest. This forest is down this way. There's birch right over there. The birch is nearby. I've just never gone and grabbed birch before. Actually, yeah, let's go. No, let's go over here. Over here, like so. And then go over here, break. Over here, break. Alright, so that will at least be enough to test out whether birchwood is what I want. So, yeah, that's good. What? Let's grab more birch. All the birch. Why do I feel like birchwood is supposed to be rarer? I don't know. In my mind, it feels like this forest has too much birch. Just a random thought. Anyway, yeah, let's go. I don't want my horse to run off. Having such a good horse has one problem side effect, and it's they would mountain climb away. They will hide. They will disappear. You will never see the horse unless you tie them down. And I am going to. Sorry, I was just taking a scratch behind my ear. Weird thing to say. But you get itches wherever it is desired to be. So, I am immediately already liking birch. Birch and spruce. There we go. That's a combo. That's a combo I'm going with. Birch and spruce. I also need some more torches, so grab some spruce logs, and then I can go build a tower. And what's time? What is timing looking like for this stream? Almost 2 hours. Jeez, I am not gonna get this done today. Alright, well, I can at least make a start on this. I can at least, at the very least, make a start on stream. Alright, let's go. Saplings. You know, I want to actually grab some glass. 2 sacks of glass. And stone. I've like a stack of stone, so I put that away. We want to put the wood planks away. That isn't necessary. Sticks go in there. And then we want. Wait, let's just see. No. Alright, spruce dogs. Grab all of this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is more than I need. Well and truly more than I need. Also need torches. That's the other thing I need. So I'll grab a stack of torches and we can get going. Get going and do a little build. Or at least the start of a quick little build. So, yes, right on over. Right on over. Sun is going down, so I'm just gonna put out the bed for my ender chest. Because that's what it's there for. Keep on going. Riding into the sunset. Quite itchy. Hey, what do I have in this circle? Oh, yeah, no, not important. So hook it up. Grab this and bed. And bed. Yeah, so I would definitely not be able to do the interior today. Definitely not with the lack of time I have. So, yeah, let me go put for all this over there. So, let me go to. So I'm going to have an overhang by like at least 2 blocks. So I think I want the pillar to be at least 4 blocks away. So the corner will be at least 4 blocks away. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, and then nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Like so. 1, 2, 3. What dab in the middle? Alright, so I said Y80 is what I said, so you have to go to Y80. So Y80 on all these. Is that? Yep, nope. I was thinking, is Y80 too tall? But I already did this, already checked it. Maybe it is. Maybe Y80 is too tall, but it's what I'm going with. It's gonna be a nice view from up there. At least I hope. Anyway, up we go to Y80. There we go. And right on across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down we go. And up we build. Up we build. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break that. grab it, and then up we go again. Benefits of having feather falling fall. I can just take these drops. There we go. Drop right down. And right back up. Let me get rid of that. What about seeds? Seeds always find a way to sneak into your hotbar, into your inventory. Alright, that is that stack. Alright, let's go up. I didn't do the crossbar. I said crossbar. I'm not even saying stuff. That makes sense. It works in my head. I'm just the... There we go. Okay. Hang on. Let me just go from back over here. So, yeah. So, you're coming along here. And yeah, there's the tower. I don't have the middle pillar yet. But... yeah, let's go at the middle pillar. I'm likely to also place some cross beams around, just to make it look more supported. That's gonna be an idea. Da-da-da. Around like so. That looks good. I said that looks. So let's just do the basic floor plan for all this. So, yes, I'm gonna have to tear down some of these birch shanks because I'm gonna need to actually do an entranceway, but we will get to that. We will get to that. And why not? Let me just put the torch there temporarily. And then, I'm gonna do these torches here. Break that, don't need that. Torch, torch, torch. There we go. Okay, staircase going up. That's the next part. A staircase to go up there. Let me get one of my many crafting benches. Yeah, actually, let's just turn all of this into... I should have kept the birch saplings on me. I sort of just realized that I should have kept the birch saplings on me so I could grow some more birch wood while I'm doing this. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna grab some more birch wood and some saplings. So I can grow some more birch wood. Alright, grab this, grab the wood, grab the stuff. And that is starting to get a bit loud. Starting to get a bit loud. Minecraft music is nice though. Minecraft has really good music. Alright. So, just grab some more birch wood. Grabby. There we go. This tree yoga mod is way too helpful. Just makes collecting wood so easy and quick. Especially for the double trees. Just hit a bottom log and off the entire tree goes. What is, that is enough. Is this anything? No, this is nothing. Nothing of significant. Alrighty then. Nothing to be concerned about. And let's get over. That is like another stack in a bit, and if I need more birch, I can grab more birch from this forest over here. What's the time? We're looking. Okay, 5 past. Well, no, not 5 past. 2 hours. Just over 2 hours. Yeah, let's get over here. Let me discard that. And the sun is about to set. Okay, so what I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking is a pathway here. Well, I mean I say pathway, the staircase here. So I know. Don't sort of think in my head. Why now? I should be thinking out loud. If I do a staircase here, how far up does it go? I can't do most in my head. Whatever, let me just do it manually. So, yeah, let's just do this and see where I end up. I mean, I won't actually end up there right away because I will need to turn around at some point to actually get up. But yeah, so this will be the point where I would do a turnaround. So let me just do that for just a moment. So if I were to go up like so, do I have room? No, this is going to come up in such an awkward position. No, that does not work. Okay. Oh no, it does work, but it will be like another loop around. I say another loop around as if that makes any sense of what I'm saying. I will get to that in just a moment. I'll showcase what I'm thinking. Because I often don't make a lot of sense with what I say. Because it's all just words. So we go up here, go up here. Yeah, we go up here. And this would have to be a turnaround point here. We then go up here. Do that. Go up. Break that. And so we break these blocks. Like so. Oh. And actually, this whole section would be removed. Well, almost all of it. Yeah, I could still do this. I could still do this. Hang on. I want to do that spruce wood. Because we do at the end of here. There we go. You don't see that ugly end. So we go up here. What up? We're now up the tower. Let me do this little part here. So wood. Let's get these stairs. There we go. Alright. I will need to add some buildings to this later on. That might be an off-stream part. Adding the ratings to this might be something to do off-stream. Just because of time limitations for today. But if I do something like this, yeah, up you go, up you go, up you go. Now you're on the tower. And is there anything else for me to consider? Like, okay, I'm gonna need to put some ratings. Yeah, some ratings will need to go here. But otherwise, I think this is good. I think this is all good. Oh, I have a random grass block in my inventory. I'm just like, I just want to get rid of this grass block. There we go. Now back up here. So what do I do next for this? Well. What if I do the overhangs now? The overhang that goes across. Hang on, my words are gone. Sorry. What if I do the overhangs now? Hmm. That's sort of. I'm debating whether I use any wood in the overhangs, but like something. Because, so actually, I should clarify what I mean. Because there's gonna be like an inside structure in here, right? So these are gonna go up, these are gonna make a roof. But then outside of this little roof area is gonna be this part, this little area for you to look over. So, I did actually have something I want to do for this part though. And that was, so at least for this frontal area, because this is where you're going to be looking down. I was thinking actually making this platform out of glass. And also, hang on, I lost my thing again. And my thing, I mean my chat. I mean, I don't have anyone today, but it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. So, I was thinking about for this end. That's not correct. Didn't go all the way. Didn't go all the way. Didn't go all the way. So, I am. Yeah. Blah. Yeah, no, okay, so that is. I want to do 3 blocks. Right? Is 3 blocks right? Yeah, 3 blocks is right. I have to double check. So, 1, 2, 3. The builds we do. There we go. I want to grab all these blocks that fall down here. Like so. And so. So that it would be a. I gotta now do this all around, but the glass part is only for that front part where you're looking down at the horses. For the rest of this, it's just gonna be oak. Oh, not oak, just planks. Maybe there's too many planks. I'm starting to realize with the cut it looks. I will need to figure something out. But that sounds like a later me. That sounds like a later thing to figure out. Because it's like if this outside platform is just all planks, I don't know, too much of one color. But that's something for me to work out later. Regardless. Actually, let me just turn that all into planks. Regardless, we are doing that. So, alright. So we have a viewing platform. There's gonna be fences here. I haven't actually had the fences yet. So you can use this glass to see underneath. You can look over the banister. So you can look at the horses. Yeah. You can see all the horses that we have so many of. Okay, so how tall does this room get? Let me do. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do my usual full block. I have a usual style I do with these wood builds, and that is this sort of. How do I phrase it? So, I have a usual style where I like to just basically do this sort of style of walls, where these are going to be replaced with glass. Make it very open and tall enough to not be cramped. But also, I just think it looks nice. I just think it looks nice. And so, we go around. Do I have enough spruce for this? Yeah, I do. I have enough spruce. That goes all around. Gonna break the torch for now. Put torches around. And let's do. Let me actually do this. So I'm gonna do that because this is how the. Well, actually, hang on. Let me think about the walk to the balcony. So I just started now thinking about how I want to actually do the walls. Even more. I guess I'll do one at the back. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. One set of doors at the back. And I think, yeah, so you come up here, you can walk out front here, walk out back here, like so. And now I'm going down the stairs. Oopsie daisies. Alright, wood all around. So there we go. And I then got to do the roof. Because all these got to be filled in with glass, so that's simple to do. And then I got to do the interior, and then I got to do the railings, and the interior will come later. So, the roof. The roof is the next thing I want to do, and I want to actually get that part done on camera, so let's do some roofing work. So, how do I do the roof? Well, how do I want to do the roof? Let me do this. Let me just do this initially. Okay. And then, what happens if I do something like this? Oh. Nope. Hang on. Oh, actually, what if I do the upside down? Is the upside down what I actually want to have that look like? Hang on. Roof work. Is the upside down looks good at all? No. I don't like that. I do not like that. So, hang on. Let me figure this out. Uh-huh. I'm trying to decide how I want this roof to look. That's the sort of just the... hmm. Because this seems... Because doing something like that just seems... Yeah. That just seems yeah. I mean, it's basic and that's what I can do. I could just do that. Or... I mean, I can always just do the exact same thing, but one yay or higher. Which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to do that then. So, blocks all around. And then stairs on the outside. Da. Alright, and then stairs all around. Here we go. Stairs. More stairs. Nope. Then we need more stairs. Alright, down I go. Turn this into stairs. And back up we go. Back up. Another one of these. And like so. Stairs all around. And then I go work on the interior. Not the interior. The inner roof part. What if I just do a triangle? Yeah, what? I'm thinking about a triangle roof. Like something like this. And then like blocks on this side. That's sort of what I'm thinking. So, that might be. Hang on, my cat. My cat made some movement, and I just had to double check my cat wants out. My cat might want out of my room in just a moment. So I'm paying attention to my cat behavior right now. Because what the cat says is what goes. You know? But for now, what does the cat want? What does my cat want? Hang on. Oh, right, my cat wants out of my room. That's what. Okay, there you go. Alright. Yep, I just got my cat out of my room because that's what she wanted. And you, she wanted something. Well, what would the cat be doing? I don't know. I don't question where the cat goes or what the cat does. The cat does cat things. Anyway, we need more. I say we need more birch. Yeah, we need more birch. If I'm going to be doing triangle roof, then I'm going to need a lot more birch. So, let's go grab the birch. Grab that. And just rip and tear up this forest. Convenient forest for all the birch I need. And then, yeah, the plan is to see triangle roof. Ah, that's a cute doggy. Here's a cute doggy. That's a good little doggy. Oh, nope. But not that. There we go. Let's go over here. Let's go over. Get more wood here. Got a stack of saplings now. Well, not quite. Almost. And let me break this. Alright. let's go over and let's go do. Let's go make a roof. Very simple build. Just a tower. But simple is what I do. And plus I have a lot of small builds around. A lot of small simple builds. Oh, something or other. Okay, that's staircase. And actually, I'm gonna make a crafting bench and just put it here. Makes sense. There we go. So, I don't think doing a staircase the entire way up makes sense though. Well, I mean, if I do try and go all the way up, I need to do something different at some point. Let's do that. Is this what I want to do? That's sort of what I'm thinking. Well, let me just do this anyway. There we go. So up we go. And down I go. Back up we go. So, I think I just do another triangle. Yeah, another set. So we do this. This. And we do more stairs. And you know what else this could also house like an attic room. I don't know why this sort of building will have an attic, but there's room for it. So something like the attic. Grab more that, convert into more stairs. And like so. Okay, so if I were to do like a floor, up here, that would be a 2-block so far. So let's do another one. Yeah, let's do another triangle. I say another triangle. Another set of stairs. So let's go place these planks. Place these stairs. Stairs go here. There we go. And nighttime is about to be full. So let's get to sleep. Break these extra blocks. And can I jump right into the bed? There we go. Right into bed. There we go. Alright, back up we go. So what I'm thinking actually is sort of something cheeky. Do add some extra wood here. Because then we can have this as sort of a floor for this attic room. Da. Place the blocks. Hit. Get some more birch planks. Some more. What purpose is this room up here gonna serve? I have no idea. I haven't thought that far ahead. But it's just like, you know what? We have this. Now, as to how to get up here, I'll work it out. We'll work that out. I think just a ladder, honestly. Just a ladder to get up here. Is how we do. So something like that. And if we do something at this point, we can just do a flat top here. Let's just do a flat top up here. Like so. Okay, there we go. And I am thinking about adding some slabs up there though. Regardless. I do these slabs on the sides. Slabs on the sides. And then 4 blocks up here. Actually, which means if I do 4 blocks, I can actually tear down this X blocks for here. There we go. There we go. And then this block can be torn down for this. Although maybe I do slabs. Yeah, I'm gonna do just slabs like so, just for what looks like support. So I now have this extra little room up here with the roof. So how do you get up there? How do you get up there? You need so you come up here, you go around, and let's do. Well, no, if I do it here, it won't work. It won't work like that. So how do you get up? How do you get up in here? That's what I am wanting to work out. You go up here. You gotta do something like here. If you do, does not work in that position. But you do something like here, that does work. So you do ladders up here. It's a bit out of place, but no, that works. That works. That works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 2 sets. 2 sets of craft. 1, 2. And again, sort of an attic area. What do I put up here? Good question. Who knows? And then I'm just gonna check the level up here. I do need to place something. Actually, no, hang on. Yep, there we go. There we go. One singular torch up there. You know, I don't like having a torch up here, but what am I thinking of? I'm thinking about whatever. There's an alternative light source that my head is just sleeping on the name of, which I want to get, but I cannot recall the name of it top of my head. Whatever. That torch is going to be replaced by something else at some point. Although that being said, I'm not looking at it from like. Let me just jump right down. You can't actually see the torch. So, never mind, doesn't really matter. Oh no, if you go way back you can see the torch. Yeah, okay, I'm replacing the torch with something else. Regardless, we have at the very least the start of this little tower here. Which then I need to fill in all these with glass, and then I need to work out, so I need glass here, and I need fences around here. I'm going to check out the recording time. We are at 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours for recording. I'm going to call that a day then. I'm tired. I've been yawning throughout the stream a fair bit. And you can probably tell my voice that I'm just not awake for you. So, 2.5 hours, that's about the normal length of a long stream for me. So, I'm going to take my time to get off then. And probably rest myself a little bit. So, that's it for me. That's it. That's been for that. Wow, right. Sleeping. That has been it for me. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, a goodbye.